EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us on the northern banks of the Ohio River. We know that guy, Chad Johnson, the ruler of the jungle, firing up the crowd at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run with the rookie out of Penn State, Nicholas Singleton. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
To return, it's Jackson. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get us past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Rolling right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
The 39-yard line.
Come on, ready?
He'll drop to throw. Quickly out wide, it's OBJ. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down, Burrow.
41-yard line.
That That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
3rd and 11 coming up.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Ja'Marr Chase, Mike, when you look across the league, not only clearly one of the best wide receivers, I think for what it's worth, he's one of the best all-around players in the entire league. And what was a difficult season just a year ago for Cincinnati, the injury to Joe Burrow, some of the lineup changes, didn't really matter who was behind center. Ja'Marr Chase continues to be one of the top receivers in all of football.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
On 2.
Now, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Gun.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Go Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Singleton. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle made by the rookie out of Washington.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to Singleton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
third down. Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. Out of the gun, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. To throw is Ward. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball went picked.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flash. It's going to be fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 3-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. Pass caught, Gesicki on the right. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 41 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Forced out wide, taking off, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Now, Burrow. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Play action now. It's Burrow as they've got it with first and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you they're saying, next time, You got to come down with that one.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And now it's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. That is caught, finding Higgins. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And he could have thrown it away. Instead, he does get positive yardage out of it. That's a pickup of about 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And now third and goal coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
That is caught, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson now for the PAT.
McPherson for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Bengals move out on top. 14-0.
Titans nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Inside the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Titans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That one downfield for Cooks. That's caught.
Touchdown, Bengals.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
Bengals 21, Titans 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. Inside the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Now, some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Shotgun snap for Ward.
Ward's pass. Intended for
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Here's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Only a yard on that one, down to the 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it'll be Singleton. And he'll get about halfway there to gain a 2, down to the 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Singleton. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Ward. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Daniel Bellinger.
Joey Slye lining up
Touchdown,
for the
Tennessee.
Panthers.
That his first touchdown this year. Slides extra point up and good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
This
yards.
drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here.
First down.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And the Titans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. On first down, Ward looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Second and 10.
Chase Brown. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
2 yards. It's third down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll find Gesicki over the middle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Brown.
Chase Brown, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try.
45-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a 2-possession game.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run with Singleton. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll let this go deep. This will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
39-yard line.
Second down, Burrow. I-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First and 10.
Bengals, first down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 29.
On the ground, it's Brown. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And the Bengals
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
15-yard line.
Hey, can.
Throwing is Burrow. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Brings up second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
A 32-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. He'll grab it at the 12. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
2-0, Calvin Ridley. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Titans.
On first down, it's Ward. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's taken in. It's Nick Singleton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. QB will survey the defense on first and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans are back within 6.
Bengals 27, Titans 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
11 MT, hey! 11 MT. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good. We're on Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's Brown.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh...
Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first and 10, Ward. And it's caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. They face second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Down the field, he's got Tate. Still on the move. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 28, Bengals 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's a Monty Hooker blitzing in from his safety spot and coming up with the sack.
Line.
Here's second down.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game.
Turnover on downs.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, Ward.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, it didn't look like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They send Ridley in motion. Here we go on fourth with Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. Down the sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Playing cut.
Brown. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Playing cut.
They'll run here. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals.